will be your winner. I'll go through all the specific special rules. We're playing in Way to Valhalla. It is a caps game, so this first turn's everybody just getting their caps. First here in turn order is Apes Flying Poo playing as yellow. You can see the bonuses here in Way to Valhalla. The way the scoring works is if you win the game, you get 15 points. If you get second, you get 10, third, 8, fourth, 6, fifth, 4, 6, 2. That's your placement points. The way placements are decided is a little different. For the players that remain alive at the end of the game, the placement works the same for players that go out during the game. But if players remaining at the end of the game, the player with the most caps gets the best placement. If two or more players are tied with the same number of caps, the player earlier in turn order gets the best placement. So that's how it works here in this. Bounties are 5 points, and you don't have to have an immediate trade-in. Pushes the action a little bit here. Horse Boy, second in turn order, playing as blue. Allegedly, all of the value goes to being first in turn order, although we've seen plenty of players first in turn order not collect the biggest amount of points in these games. The format is set to encourage activity. Arco first in turn order should create absolute chaos here. It's a 12-turn game after they get their cap set. Nathaniel here, third in turn order, playing as green. It'll be a 5-player game. We did have Quarantine unable to make it. So it'll just be a 5-player game here with Arco, Nathaniel, Horseboy, Apes, and XC Dude 96. Really fun lobby. Some interesting plague types we're going to mix up here. See the cap so far. Arco's going to cap there and probably take the Valhalla +6 will be his plan. Long term, I would think. And then you see the cap for Horseboy. Horseboy goes in the center of this bottom island. He's going to be on the left edge of lower body. That's a +3 that he's inside of there. Now we see Nathaniel place his. He goes for the +3 cap in that 3-for-3 cap of Volksfan or something like that. All right, and we're watching from the perspective of Apes Flying Poo. He's playing as purple in this one. Let's see. XC Dude is... Oh, he's up at the top of upper body. He's up in the northernmost point here. And now we start here in turn 1. Turn 1 of 12, try to keep them counted for you so you know where we're at. We're playing 12 turns. Whoever has the most caps at the end of turn 12 wins the game. And the maximum 15 points. Bounties are 5. Ties go to the player earlier in turn order. Ape Sands will start flying. Okay, so we see a real quick bonus take there. That's the +3 of Jormungandr's tail. Arco takes that +3 off of his cap, not where his cap is, which is just weird enough to be an Arco play. Horseboy's right next to that bonus. How does he react to that? He's going to go hit a 2 of Apes. He's going to look at taking that +4. Thirdheim, he takes the +4 of Thirdheim, has a 5 stack in there. So 2 off-cap bonuses. We've not seen this kind of play so far in the tournament very commonly. Maybe it's the 5-player game. Maybe it's that peculiar group we've got here playing in this one. But Horseboy and Arco both go for bonuses not contiguous to their caps. Here we go with Nathaniel. Let's see if he goes. I assume he's going next to his cap there. He's going to hit the 1. Oh! Okay, he goes greedy and takes the bottom bonus first. So that's a +3. That's another 3-for-3. Both those bonuses there are 3-for-3s. So nobody yet has taken the bonus their cap sits in, which is fun for the start of this one. Here goes XC Dude playing as black, not as green. Don't get that confused. When Nathaniel and XC Dude play in the same group, one of them's got to pick off green. Okay, so we see the +4 taken of XC Dude, joining the trend of not taking a bonus with his cap inside. And here goes Apes. Does he also want to play the game, or does he go ahead and take the +5 his cap sitting in? Yeah, he doesn't fully get that +5. Oh, he does. Okay, he got it. He got it on that last attack. He gets the +5 there, and now we go into turn 2 of 12. The reason it's a 12-turn game, 12 makes sure that everyone has the exact same number of trades. This is a Prague Caps Conquest game, so there's no ruining your game with no trade on 4 kind of situation, most likely. Here goes Arco to start turn 2. He got to hold his off-cap bonus. He just kind of starts working on his cap bonus of the +6 of Valhalla. He's kind of signaling like he wants to go left out of the bonus that he already holds. Horse Boy's got a bonus. He's got the +4 there. His bonus is sitting in a +3 of lower body. He's got 3 more territories to take to capture that. Sitting in draft phase for a long time here, does Horse Boy. Wonder what he's looking at. Is this some sort of disconnect we're dealing with? Or just a lot of thinking? Okay, I think it's just a lot of thinking. He does build a stack inside where his bonus is. And he goes ahead and hits one of the 2s. Alright, Nathaniel gets his +3 bonus to give him a total of +9 with his cap. He's got another +3 that his cap's sitting in. Let's see if he takes it here or works off bonus. Nathaniel rolling out to help. No, he was trying to weaken and use this 2 as much as he could. So he is going to take this +3 midsection 3 on the right side. He's got to roll a 3 on 2 twice. Let's see if he can get a slow roll on it. He gets it. Smooth roll there from Nathaniel. Wins the 3 on 2 cleanly. And gets to hold another +3. So he's got 2 +3s now. I'll try to keep the screen keeps getting shifted over. Sorry. All right, here goes XC Dude. He takes a +4, so XC Dude with 2 +4s, and finishing up turn 2 of 12 here goes Apes. We're going to move into turn 3 after this. See what Apes wants to do. Okay, Apes is going to roll out for Arco. Arco's bonus where his cap is. He's rolling out for him, and he's working on the other +3 maybe? All right, now officially in turn 3 of 12. Okay, so Arco does get his +6. He's now got a +6 and a +3. And he's sitting with a 16 on the cap. Here goes Horse Boy. Horse Boy's going to finish off this +3. He's only got a +4 now. He's got a +3 to go with it. So Arco, just off his bonus, is generating the +9. Horse Boy will be up to a +7 after this. Turn. Yeah, 5 players is interesting. 5 players, and the 5 players specifically that we have, very interesting. Welcome in Zengo. Welcome in Roberto. Welcome in Gus. Happy to have you in here. Okay, so kind of a blocked cap a little bit for Horse Boy, but Arco's just got a bunch of 1s sitting in that bonus to the left of his cap. However, he probably doesn't want to box in his cap too much by taking that, so we'll see how those 2 play that out. And here goes Nathaniel. Nathaniel's got 2 bonuses going into this turn 3. He's got 2 +3, so he's at +6 total. So currently, continent bonus-wise, Arco at +9. It's a +7 now for Horseboy, and a +6 coming into this turn for Nathaniel. And he's got a Horseboy 5 sitting in, potentially another bonus he'd like to take where his cap is. Yeah, I think there's extra pressure on the last player in the 5-player game. I think that's fair to kind of push some activity. Daniel tries to add to his left side position. XC Dude getting the +8. He's got 2 +4s so far coming in here to his third turn. Apes just with the 1 bonus, last in turn order, has to start getting a little bit aggressive here. Looks like he'll be able to take the +4 of midsection 2. All right, and we'll officially go into turn 4 here with Arco, as Apes moves some back to guard his bonus. Okay, we're seeing the board chopped up a lot. +14 here for Arco to start his turn. Arco, again, first in turn order. If everything remains the same, he wins the 15 points. Because he's first in turn order, ties are broken by earliest in turn order. The winner is the person with the most caps, but if it's tied, like it is now with everyone with 1 cap, Arco would be your winner. Horseboy would be second place, getting the 10. Nathaniel would get the 8 in third. XC Dude would get the 6 in fourth, and the 4 would go to Apes in fifth. So Arco's going to play it very slowly. He's got the 10 stack out on the left. He's got the 17 on his cap. He's holding a bonus with just 1s. Horseboy's had to kind of grapple with how to handle Arco this whole game. Arco sits on the other side of his bonus. He's sitting sandwiched between. They're really connected in their 4 bonuses. Kind of zippered here in the middle of the map. Oh, okay, so Horseboy wants maybe the +3? No, he just wants the island. Not going to take it any further than that. Yeah, Arco's position gets removed by XC Dude, but he's got that 10 still sitting on the left. Now, if XC Dude goes ahead and takes out that entire side of Arco and makes Arco go through somebody's bonus, that could be interesting. See your bonuses there. Nathaniel guards, adds 5 as a guard there. We're going to trade in the left side, and maybe in this middle section, right in the middle of the map. Okay, XC Dude's just going to take a card on the left side. He's not going to do anything crazy. What's up, Fleas? Welcome in. Fleas keeping score in the back end, keeping the colors straight for you guys. As our host tonight, did his best to get a 6-player lobby, but sometimes it's just not in the cards. All right, so where do we go to get a card here? Maybe he goes down from his bonus. Maybe Apes goes down from his bonus here to get the card. Yeah, he just works down. Okay, and then we'll go into turn 5 here with Arco. Apes has got to be feeling some pressure to make something happen. We're already almost halfway through the game, and the board is very, very stable, which is not good if you're late in turn order here. We are progressive cards, so everyone's sitting on 4 cards. Likely they'll sit all the way through here. Arco just being super patient. First in turn order, he can be patient. He's just going to sit there and wait. Horseboy also can be patient. Maybe sit back, think the 10 points is good enough for him. I think Apes and XC are going to feel some pressure to make something happen. What can they make happen is the question. Now, XC can go super aggressive and try to take out Arco's left side. Apes can't really help him with that. Yeah, Zenga thinking the same thing. Also could... Okay, that was Nathaniel moving down and kind of blocking a little bit. Maybe trying to block where Arco's going to get his card over there on the left side instead of removing. 69 troops here for XC, dude. Respect. We don't lose half the players. It'll be... There's 42 players. So far, 2 no-shows. So 40 players. So you're going to lose 16 of the 40 to get down to 24. But we're getting down to 24. So cutoff, it may be close to 15, but it's somewhere maybe in the 12 to 15 range. I haven't looked since this morning's at the leaderboard specifically. We can do that, though. All right, into turn 5 here for Apes. Currently, number 24 is at 12 points, and there's a bunch of people tied, including Cecil Dogan, sitting in that 24th spot. All right, Apes finishes up turn 5. Very conservatively. So likely getting above 12 points will definitely get you through, but we're going to have to split some of those people potentially on 12. Yeah, 16's okay. 16 will get you a chance in the next round. Who knows what will happen in the next round. Players are definitely starting to play it a little differently. I missed Group 5 earlier today. I guess I can see how the scores ended up in that at least. If you're looking for score schedule, information on Professional Risk Taker events, you can always go to professionalrisktakers.com, click on the event, and you can check out what's going on. Group 5 today, Trunk crushed everybody with 40 points. I'll have to watch that one back. Calixus and Driz both with 17. Veronicus, Hot Buns, and Lina Kitty all with 12 back in Group 5 earlier today. Group 7, the final group to go, they play at 19 UTC. So about 19 hours from now, just under 19 hours from now. Oh, yeah, we'll have to watch it on Hot Buns or Lina's. They just played so early in the U.S. morning. All right, who makes the first big move here as we hit the halfway point of the game? Veronica's through the games? Oh, no. Okay, Nathaniel's trading with Arco. He's not blocking at all. He's trading with him. He's making it easier for Arco to get cards. Okay, we see the first big move of the game. XC Dude hitting Apes, because Apes can't really retaliate. So XC Dude hits Apes there. Let's see what Apes does in what he can do as retaliation, which is not much. Yeah, Apes is just going to go through a 33 anyway. Cap stack? Yeah, Apes is going to cap stack. Yeah, XC hitting the player after him doesn't make a ton of sense, unless he's just trying to cause something to happen, maybe. It's the logic there. Oh, we're in turn 7 now. Chad probably just feeling like helpless there a bit, so he was just trying to create something. Yeah, maybe he thinks he can get the kill. Yeah, if you can get the 5-point kill, real valuable, but you got to roll a 66 cap as of now. And Arco goes in and breaks XC. XC also could have benefited from getting the extra bonus there. Horse can't really take Nathaniel out of that position because Nathaniel's sitting next to his bonus and could retaliate quite easily. Yeah, I think 5 players, you got to be super active early if you're late in turn order. It's even more pressure on doing something early. Okay, so we see a bonus steal back. Nathaniel steals the bonus back. I think he's asking Chad to take his other bonus, to swap him, or to say he can break him there. I think he's saying you can break me over here. I want this bonus instead. I think that was the communication we just saw. He wants the +4 instead of the +3. Chad takes the whole bonus. Chad's got to hit a 34 cap. He can't get to that 3 in the middle yet. No one's really helping him, giving him the path there. It's possible that might become that might be rollable, I guess, for Chad at the end. The problem is he's got apes behind him. All right, we're in turn 8 now. They're flying by. Arco just sitting comfortably with a 50 cap, saying, "Come and get me." Yeah, Arco's got no reason to help, and Horseboy's kind of just agreed to take second from the start, so he's working with Arco. The 2 first players in turn order working together like that really put the pressure on the other 3 to come after him. So let's see if someone can make something happen here in late game. These are all top players. They know the game. They know the strategy well. So we'll see what they can be creative about here late to try to force some action. Nathaniel getting to take cards still in the center. Yeah, I am understanding the VC concept. I still think there's opportunities without VC, and we've seen a lot of people play really well and rack up tons of points without VC so far in the Octos here. It's clear sitting back and cap stacking is just not the method to go after, including in my group, where the first in turn order player tried to do that and just sit back and cap stack, and it ended up very poorly for both of them. Yeah, but even first and second, if they are too passive, it can cause problems. And it only works for first and second to be passive if the other players just let it happen. Once players start getting aggressive, that passive play from first and second can get really painful. Oh, sorry, we're in turn 9. That was Arco's turn 9, now Horseboy's turn 9. Who can shake anything up? I don't think people necessarily have to make bad plays to shake up the group. We saw Zycron play super aggressive, specifically in the Weight of Valhalla map, and collect big points because of it. He was late in turn order, played super aggressive. I think he ended up, I don't remember exactly what he got, but it worked out well for him. We will take a look at the averages by turn order after this one. Part of the reason you do the flip turn order is when you're playing like a 5-round rumble or speed blitz, there's tons of advantage to the last player to make that run on the last turn. And so you flip it by putting it up front. The other thing is we're playing prog, so the bigger trades are going to the players later in turn order. So again, you're flipping that advantage by giving the deference to the player first in turn order. Yeah, he's only like on 15 total, but I think he got 11 from 5th in game 1. Which that move, if he doesn't make it, he's out, and instead he's going to be into the quarters. And it would have even been more helpful if his other players playing in the game late in turn order would have joined in and played the aggressive strategy with him. Okay, here we go. We've got some. XC Dude takes Horseboy out of the right side. Like that play from XC Dude. Maybe too little too late, but we'll see. You finished first as last position. Yeah, Roberto was in there. Yeah, I can't remember. I think you got a roll right at the end of the game. Kind of a dicey roll that worked out that ended up giving you first instead of someone else first in the game. And that moved him down one peg from what he could have gotten. Okay, so we see XC Dude get hit here by Apes, probably retaliating from earlier in the game. And we go into turn 10 of 12. I think these movements are helpful, but just it's so ingrained in the risk player mindset to sit and wait. And it just gets really, really hard to take anything out of these games if you play the sit and wait game. So if you're doing it in turn 10, just these caps are too big at that point to really start having an effect by a break or anything like that. It was 100% rolling a cap. Okay, that's fair. If didn't take a bounty. Gotcha. Yeah, so it came down to some late game plays, but he definitely kind of made a lemonade out of lemons in that one. Yeah, what's Horse doing? He's got 21 sitting off cap here. I have it as turn 10, Fleas. If anyone else knows differently, tell me. We'll adjust. All right, Apes has got pretty much everything sitting on cap. He does have 2 bonuses now. This will be turn 11, I believe. Yeah, turn 11 here. Everyone holding their cards, so pretty easy to keep track that way. What chaos could happen here in turn 12? Obviously, Apes is going to have a chance to cap roll somebody. Everyone just sitting and waiting still. We'll see what kind of cap roll we see here. It's just if you're going to do the breaking and making some value out of that, you got to do it early because the break's late and the bonus steal's late only matter a couple of troops. You think Apes goes for the horse kill? He's got a straight line to him. The problem is... Oh, you're thinking if he waits a turn, then Apes will move, or Horse will move the rest to his cap. Does XC do anything? No, he's going to sit and move back to his cap. All right, let's see what Apes does. I think it's such an interesting argument, like XC yawning there. He did make a little bit of a move at one point in the game. But if you sit in 5th and or 4th and 5th in this scenario and just kind of wait for the game to happen, it's not going to go well for you. And just blaming it on where your turn order is such an interesting philosophy to me. Okay, here's final turn. Arco moves as fast as possible, gives no one chance to think. He skips in true Arco fashion. And Horseboy does the opposite. He's taking his time here. Surely he moves the 21 back on cap here. And just takes a happy second place. Okay, Horseboy, yeah, stacks there. This would be, if this finishes this way, I believe this would be only the first group to finish, maybe the second group of 6 to finish in turn order. If it finishes this way. Second group of 6 and only on the Way to Valhalla map, which we're learning a little bit about what maps work and don't work in these settings for sure. Yeah, the first overall game and then this game. So what does Apes do? Can he roll? What's the best roll potential? Surely Chad doesn't try to roll Apes. That'd be an interesting play, though. Chad, I think, just wants to take some territories here. Making a quick 70 run. Okay, here goes Apes. What can he do? Final turn. Game 1, Octos Group 6. Apes has 213 on cap. What does he do with it? He rolls Chad. For the win. What was the percentage? Anyone see that? He has to roll it, right? 0%? Okay, never mind. He doesn't have to roll it. He doesn't have any other stack to go use on it. He doesn't roll it. Oh, I mean, you still roll it for fun, though, right? There's no other reason. Let's see how many you take. Okay, so that's game 1. It goes in turn order. Here we go. Game 2, Reverse World, Octos Group 6. Arco took the win in Game 1. We're watching from the perspective of the Apes Flying Poo. This is a progressive caps game where they get 12 turns to earn a victory. Player with the most caps wins the game. The player earlier in turn order wins any tiebreakers. I talked with Eric earlier today. Apparently we're working on the data process back and forth between the two sites. So I think it'll be fixed soon. I just haven't had time to get back to it and fix what he was asking me to figure out how we can transfer the data a little quicker. I think that's the question you're asking. If not, feel free to clarify. All right, we're cap placing here in Reverse World. First in turn order is Apes, so he goes from worst to first here. Arco second in turn order, Horseboy third. XC-Dude switches to orange to try to mix things up. He's going to be fourth in turn order, and fifth in turn order goes to Nathaniel. The key to Arco's risk skill is you get cards on 4 when you need them, and you spawn early in speed caps. Pretty simple. All right, so cap placement here for Apes. He places over on the left side in the Northwest Pacific. He sits in a +4 to start. Arco goes right in the middle of the map there, just off Brazil, with a 6 and a at the bottom of the +7 in the middle of the board. Probably thinking he's going to take the +4 lower Atlantic below it. Yeah, Apes completely flips the switch and just goes super aggro. That would be interesting. All right, Horseboy is sitting... Oh, yeah, he's sitting in the Mediterranean. Very popular cap spot here. Chad goes top. Chad goes north middle. And Nathaniel goes right next to him. Okay, so we got 3 caps there on the right. Or really 3 caps right across the middle of the board. Really close to each other. We'll see how that plays out. I didn't get to see what all Apes took. He lost a 3-on-1 at the end there to take the bonus. Zarko work in the south. Horse Boy. I don't know what bonus plays we're going to see here. We've been seeing most of these games with bonuses in Reverse World. This is a 5-player game, but they're not necessarily building bonuses off their caps, at least. You can see Horse Boy wants to take the Mediterranean. Okay, he doesn't want to take the Mediterranean. Okay, I've predicted basically nothing in this game correctly. I kind of thought Apes would take that bonus on the left side, so maybe just that one so far in the first 3 turns. Now, XC Dude. What's he want to do off that cap? Did you guys see Horse Boy just sitting a 5-stack next to Chad's cap? He's just waiting a turn to take them out. Okay, yeah, with the 3 in there. Yeah, it makes sense when Nathaniel able to easily fortify out of there. All right, so Chad does take the bonus. He takes the +4 of Central Arctic. And his cap is on the top side of it, but it does have access out. The India +7 here for Nathaniel, last in turn order. That can make things interesting. He gets a 3-on-1 at the end. He's going to be able to put a 8 back on the cap, too. All right, Nathaniel having the +7 last in turn order is exciting. We go into turn 2 here. Apes is going to get to take his +4 here in turn 2. He's maybe trying to roll out for Arco. Nathaniel gives him a questioning on rolling into his bonus. Does Arco finish off this bottom bonus? I don't think he can quite get it. He's got to split off there. Oh? Oh? Wow. Perfect dice for Arco as usual. He cleans it up. I don't know why I had any doubt. Yeah, we're rolling out a lot. That's also, we've seen that in a bunch of the Speed Caps games where people rolling out. And I think, especially if you're rolling out for someone earlier in turn order, and it's really hard in 12 turns to get someone time to help you to return the favor. So, I don't know, but that has happened quite a bit in these games. Arco showing his risk skill by just rolling incredibly well to get the +4 of the lower Atlantic. Okay, here goes the med for Horus Boy. I'll go through what each one is, what everybody's got here once we get through this turn. But everyone's got a bonus, so I guess we can do it now. Apes +4, Arco +4, Horus Boy +3, +4 for Chad, and Nathaniel's got the big +7 of India, and it looks like he's going to get to hold it unless Chad bullies him here and breaks. Now, just to be clear, if all these guys take bonuses and no one breaks or goes after anybody, it will finish in turn order minus potentially a crazy cap roll at the end. So I think they've got that figured out from game 1. Now, Nathaniel holding the much bigger bonus, I think, also creates an interesting dynamic. Although Chad goes greed mode, full greed mode for XC Dude. He wants +9. So the last 2 in turn order now getting +9 and +7. Does Nathaniel try to roll this right side? He looks like he's kind of lined up for it to work on this +5 on the right. He's got to hit the yellow 1 and then the bottom of that, the rest of the bottom right corner. That would be pretty epic. Yeah, he just takes the territory in there. He's happy with this +7 for now. Chad now gaining the most. Let's see how that works out. We move into turn 3 here with apes. Ooh! Ape says, Chad, you can't have that bonus. How does Chad handle that? Oh, he leaves a 3 in the bonus also. Interesting play there from Apes, first in turn order. Not letting Chad get too strong right there next to him. Here's Arco. He doesn't want to block off his cap for sure. He's keeping a path out of there. He's just going to take, and he leaves kind of a small external there with a 6. Chad has a target now? Yeah, we know what Chad's thinking. And technically that kind of should have been his target from the start, so... There's one way to play the late in turn order is just go super greed on bonuses, and then first person that breaks you is going to be ahead of you in turn order. That's your target. Horse Boy thinking he wants a second bonus would have to roll some non-100% rolls here to get it. He's not going to roll the 5 onto it, looks like. Let's see how serious Chad comes after apes here. Ooh, Chad starts working on a whole nother bonus. He takes his second bonus and he says, I'm also going to work on another bonus. Or he's saying, Arco, you can have this bonus, maybe? I don't know. Okay, here goes Nathaniel to finish up turn 3. Nathaniel's still sitting with his +7 of India. He's at 53 troops. He's nearly double apes there first in turn order. Do they start playing more aggressively with apes here? Does he take apes off the right side of the board? Seems to make sense. That seems like a good aggressive play here, potentially. There's gotta be... Well, I think it's just a group that maybe doesn't understand the format or hasn't really figured out what the way they want to play the format, maybe. And I think Chad's plan is just to be extra greedy on bonuses. That's how he wants to play this one out. And it turns to turn 4 here for apes. Apes going to keep the 3 on the right side is also interesting. Let's see if he adds over there. No, he doesn't. He goes and hits Chad hard. Okay, Ape's hitting Chad hard here. This takes his other bonus out. Says, I'm not going to hit your 3. I'm going to come over here and hit one of these 1s. Now Chad might retaliate. Nobody jumping on with Chad here, though. And I think that's what maybe we'll see. Like, there's a huge advantage here for someone to potentially jump in, especially Horse or Nathaniel here. Jumping in to help. Because they can get a lot more done that way. But that's not been the way most of these have been played. It's kind of been lone wolf plays. And I hear the Alliance and the VC argument, but I think the format is so clear in how the game is set up that it's kind of obvious opportunity to jump in. Horseboy played a pretty quiet game so far. Does he try to take the second bonus up top? Looks like he does. So Horseboy goes to 2 bonuses. Sits with 2 +3, so nothing too major, especially since Nathaniel's been getting a +7 since he took it in turn 1. Chad just retakes. He can't really lock Ape's cap. He throws out a yawn because I think he's frustrated with the way maybe some of the other players are playing it. I don't know. Maybe feeling like he's the only one being aggressive, which is pretty accurate at this point. And here goes Nathaniel. Again, he could take that 3 out with almost no retaliation possible from Apes. He could take the 3 out on the right side. He could even finish off that bonus if he really wanted to. But he's not making any motions towards that, which is interesting. Yeah, he doesn't. So we go to turn 5 here. To me, that play seems obvious to take the 3 out, but maybe I'm missing it. Apes is going to get another bonus now and just let Chad have his. No, he doesn't even take it. He just lets Apes have his. Interesting. Arco's second in turn orders also played very quietly here. Chad has to just be fuming. I don't get Nathaniel's play here at all. I really don't. He could be aggressive, force that extra bonus play there on the right. He could take out Apes on the right. He's had tons of troops since the start, but he's just played it very slowly, even being last in turn order here. If he finishes last in turn order with nothing else changing, he finishes with 12 points and is right on the edge of whether he'll make the next round or not. Nathaniel thinking through what he wants to do here to end turn 5. Nobody traded. We are in prog cards, so no surprise there. And we start turn 6 and work our way to the halfway point here in Reverse World. Now Apes adds over there because the opportunity was missed there by Nathaniel to take that out. Hard to explain kind of the thinking there. Now he's got an 11 stack sitting there as an external. Arco trades for the 6 trade. Arco already sitting on 15 points, so anything here is just bonus points. And he's in line to get the 10 for second place if nothing happens. Horseboy gets the 12 from his 2+3s in the cap. He's going to trade for the 8 trade. The long draft phase here for Horseboy. Horseboy at 10 points. He's in line for the 8. He'd be at 18. He'd be through to the next round. Most likely. Almost certainly. And here goes Chad, who has tried to make anything happen in both these games. He's been in late turn order in both games, but seemingly not getting any kind of response from the rest of the players. He throws up the congratulations 10 trade. Exceedu takes back his bonus. Here goes Nathaniel to finish up turn 6. Nathaniel just takes a card and passes. Continuing just maybe to think he's building up one big stack to do a cap roll at the end is his plan. I don't know. Apes goes in and takes his bonus. Why not? No one's really checking his power at all. Chad says well played because he's again frustrated. Arco goes ahead and takes second bonus, even though it locks up his cap mostly. The cap still has one path out. Arco wants a +7 and a +4. +7 now for apes. Already a +6 here on 2 bonuses. We've only got 1 bonus to trade in, and Chad's not part of it. Or not connected to it, so he'll have to go through somebody for a card. Most interesting group we've seen so far in terms of they're playing the game like a standard caps game, I would say. Especially more like a fixed caps standard game. But we'll get to see what Chad does. If he wants a card, he's got to break somebody. It looks like he's going through Arco. Puts a 69 stack on the cap. Very impressive. He's going to break Arco. Arco's got a +7, so he's not too worried about it, probably. This will be the final play of turn 7. Nathaniel follows what he's been doing all game. This will be another take a card and pass here on turn 7. Oh, he takes a little... Oh, he's going to steal the Arco bonus. No, he's just going to steal part of the Arco bonus. Which is no longer an Arco bonus because Chad broke him already. That was interesting. Something happened. Ape's just taking cards over on the right side. He's got no reason to risk anything. Arco just takes one of the territories. He doesn't fully take the bonus back. Nathaniel's turn 8 for you. Does he try to take this full bonus? He does. No, he leaves one. He doesn't take the full bonus for some reason. We go into turn 9 here. I think the early mistake was letting Apes hold that right side, keep that right side position. Game changes a lot if he doesn't have that, in my opinion. Arco's still sitting in the middle now. His cap is wide open. He probably doesn't take that bonus back to leave that cap wide open. Just in case something opens up for him. Horseboy still has the chance to take that ape stack out of the right side. Same with Nathaniel. Neither of them are connected to Ape's left side. But they're going to leave him there. Dirty trade here for Chad. He's just going to take a card and pass. I think he's lost all hope here with the way these have played out. In Nathaniel's turn 9, does he finish the bonus? Chad no longer a Chad. I think he's been hurt by the way this one's gone. We go to turn 10. 3 turns remaining. Let's see if anything will happen or if this will be the first group ever in speed caps to play both games and end it in turn order. Ah, we see a break. Apes breaks Nathaniel. Apes worried his cap's going to get rolled, most likely to get rolled by Nathaniel on the last turn. So that's where that break comes from, I believe. Apes sitting on 4 cards. This will definitely be the game where someone will say they were not incentivized to do anything and be mad that they didn't get enough points. So, all right, the India retake there from Nathaniel on his 10th turn. And we go into turn 11 with Apes here. Does he get to trade? Does he not have a trade on 4? No, he does. Okay, we can see that. I think he has to here, worried that someone's going to try to roll it the turn before. There goes Ape's penultimate turn. He does trade. Arco cuts his cap off from going down and to the right there. Not that he'll need that here in this last turn, but he did cut it off. Everyone continuing even through turn 11 here to take a card and pass, which is a very interesting, bold strategy, Cotton. Chad, the only one that's really trying to mix things up, couldn't get anybody on board. For some reason, couldn't get Nathaniel on board to help with the Apes feed. And now he sits here in turn 11, wondering, reflecting on his life. He takes a couple of territories for some reason. Just having fun, I think, at this point. And here goes Nathaniel's penultimate turn. And we go into turn 12 here. What could possibly happen? Oh, it is a cap roll. Wait, he moved off cap. Okay, so I tried this strategy last in turn order. Nathaniel moved off cap. Sorry, I missed that. But Apes only puts 2 on the cap. He takes it just in case. Now, the idea here, and the idea I was using when I did it in my reverse world game, was to try to inspire a little bit of activity. Feeling like there's no other way to get it, so maybe someone comes and rolls, splits their cap situation, so someone else feels compelled to roll it, and maybe you get a chance to roll a cap at the end. I actually really like the idea, because you're already in last. You can't get worse than last. Arco doesn't play for it. Arco sits on his cap. Does Horseboy take the bait? I mean, obviously more incentivized for Horseboy and Exceedu to make the roll. Let's see what happens here. I like the play to at least try something at the end here. Okay, Horseboy puts a 21 on. He's going to just move a 7 down. No. Yeah, he's going to just add the 6 to it. So he's going to leave a 26. Does Chad go for the 26 cap? Let's see how Chad plays it. If he splits, he's going to have like 70. Yeah, he's going to hit the off cap stack first. Oh, he's going for the full bounty. How about this? Maybe it wasn't the play, Nathaniel. I like the play better if you have the trade on 4. I did the trade on 4 when I did it. So it wasn't quite as doable for this. So this is the bounty play first here from Chad. He does get the bounty of Nathaniel. That's 5 points for Chad. He goes up to 11. He's going to get the trade. He can hit that Horseboy cap, take the 2 caps and the win. Chad's going to finish with 20 here, and Chad deserves it for the way he played the game. Yeah, he wins it, and he gets the 5 for the bounty. Congratulations, XC Dude. He gets the win here in Game 2 of Octos Group 6. He's going to finish with 20. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Group 7 again coming up at 19 UTC. That was a very interesting group. Nathaniel trying to make something happen there, probably too little too late. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the final Octos game here at 19 UTC tomorrow.